From one Twins way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton, singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Rowdy Tellez. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
Almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Jordan Balazovic.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Here's Nico Hoerner.
Nico Hoerner.
The line to kick the pitch. That's in there. Full count now. Balazovic, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Now a fly ball to right center. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's one down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Dansby Swanson.
He's been a solid force for his team right now, kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Dansby Swanson stands in, and a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Correa on the run, throw to first, and Swanson is set down.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Here's a 1-2. That one lifted to left. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Here's a 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Buxton moves under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. The Twins coming up, no score. Back at Target Field, and our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. And a 2-1 on the way.
Ball, that time.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is fouled back. The The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Here's Gurriel. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Got him looking. And one gone.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. Correa with a swing and a deep drive left field. That's carrying well. That one is gone. The 2-run shot, home run number 15 on the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Byron Buxton. And a 1-1. Just missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Ripped on a line to center. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a 1-2. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. And that's 2. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. And now the veteran catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 9. Danny.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. On the ground to third, might be 2. Over to Polanco. They get 1. Tellez, 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And now it's Max Muncy. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. A solo shot, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's the veteran first baseman, Brandon Drury. And that's in for a strike. Lifted in the air, right field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Not much the defense can do there. They're playing the odds that he'll pull it right at him, but a little slow roller the other way is pretty much indefensible.
And now Bader up to the plate. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. This to center field. And Bader is set down. And that's the inning. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. Kicks and deals. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The catcher,
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Christian Vasquez. That misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
3-1.
And it's filled up. The other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Twins 2 and the Cubs 1. Back in Minnesota. And here is Nico Horner. The wind of the pitch. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Three-two. Got him. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Grounded out his first time. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes out there to center. Buxton pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away down. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
And now the DH, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1. Swanson at second with 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's the throw to the plate and in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
2 outs, runner at first. Danny Jansen to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one.
1 and 2. Count.
Two outs. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Santander around second, headed for third. Correa with a relay home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate, trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
As we go to the last of the third. Now batting Max Kepler.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's Royce Lewis. The walk and a run scored his first time. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Score remains 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, on to the fourth. So up now for Chicago, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Max Muncy at the dish. The solo homer his first time. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying, and it's gone. Max Muncy leaves the yard. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and that gives him a lead. It's 3-2.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Brandon Drury to the plate. Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
That one ripped. That's back. And that one is out of here. Harrison Bader leaves the yard. His 7th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
So the batting order turns over, and next for the Cubs, Nico Hoerner. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Now Correa up to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Next offering is in for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swanson fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
The wind of the pitch. And now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. He hit into a double play his first time up. The 1-1. Swung on, belted. Bader going back on this one. Still going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Dansby Swanson. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the grab. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ up to hit. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Line drive to short and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Anthony Santander. 2-2 now. Up the middle, Correa. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. Cubs are down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back at Target Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Now, Jose Miranda. 3-2 now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And it's caught. One down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. Out to center. Bader should have it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And now it's Christian Vasquez. And a foul ball left side. The 1-2. He goes down looking. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 4 and the Twins 2. So they turn things over to the righty, Bailey Ober. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 18, Bailey Ober.
Back in Minnesota, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Danny Jansen.
Jansen.
Come on, Minnesota!
The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Puts it away for the out.
The right fielder, number 15, Hunter.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Next pitch is popped up. Tellez makes the catch. Out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. That's a laser base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury digs in now. Drury hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Now a screamer into the outfield. Buxton makes the grab, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 4 and the Twins 2. Welcome back. At the plate, Max Kepler.
The right fielder.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Battling here as he fouls it away. Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. That fires up the home crowd. His 9th homer of the year. It's 4-3.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise.
This was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Stepping in, Royce Lewis. In the air, center field. Bader should have it. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lourdes.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr., who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The 1-1. Gurriel gets a piece. The 1-2. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Bader brings it in with a nice running grab.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. The pitch. So now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. We go to the top of the 7th, and now here is Harrison Bader. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And a pitch. Swing and a bouncer. Miranda on the run, sends it over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Polanco on his way over. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Dansby Swanson now at the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to short. Correa slings it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. And the Cubs are down in order. But they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. balls a lot. Gets the call from the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
In for a strike, and the count is filled up.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Strike three, got him swinging. One away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Pitch misses there. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss there. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. Ball and a strike. And a good eye there. Here's a 2-1. There's a strike. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cubs 4 and the Twins 3. We're at the top of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Runner, take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Anthony Santander, the next Cub to hit.
Santander.
Bounced up the middle. Over to second for 1. Tellez, 2. Now it's Jansen to hit. In the air, right field. Snags it on the run. And that will end the inning.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one is in for a strike. In the air, left field. Happ heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And the righty deals. Got him. 2 out. Max Kepler at the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Here's a 1-1. Kepler swings and drives one deep to right. That one's carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. Twins retired in short order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back at Target Field, all set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Hunter Renfroe. Edge of the zone for a strike, and now 2-2. And there's a ball.
Got a full count.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. One now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Muncy hits one in the air. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Drury.
And now the first baseman, Brandon Drury.
Let's turn to
3-2 now. Now a pop-up on the infield. Miranda settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Here's the center fielder, Harrison Bader. That's hard hit in the line. Kepler pulls it down, and that is that. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Twins 3.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The tying run at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
High fly ball out to center field. Bader sizing it up. Makes the grab on the run. And there's two down.
The batter number 4, shortstop,
Carlos Correa, the next Twin up to hit.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And out of here. So he leaves the yard to left. His 16th homer of the year, and they tie it up. It's 4-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. That one's in there. And that is strike 2. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. That one misses. 3-2 now. Rowdy Tellez would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Tied at 4. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
So 2 down. And now for the Twins, Rowdy Tellez. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. That catches the outside corner. 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Fair ball. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And here's the pinch runner, number 95. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now here is Jose Miranda. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
The 1-2.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Winning run at third, 2 down. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. And here it comes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now into the game, number 95. He takes over as the new first baseman. Back in Minnesota, on to extra innings. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Tied at 4. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes Bader around third. He'll score easily, and it's now 5-4.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So up next, Dansby Swanson. The 1-1. Line drive, hauls it in for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in, Ian Happ. And a pitch. That's towards center. Buxton moves under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander, the next Cub to hit.
Don't let him score here.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2-2.
Corner stands at second with 2 gone. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. And the home team down a run.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
The 1-1.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Christian Vasquez next to bat for Minnesota. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
So a change being made out at second. Coming in as the pinch runner, Brooks Lee.
Number 72,
Here's Christian Vasquez. The pitch. Misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. One out and a runner at second. Base hit into right center. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And again, we are tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
1 down, runner at first. Max Kepler, the next twin up to hit. One down, winning run on at first. Sets him down looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And now Royce Lewis. That's a hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air, right field. Renfroe in position. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even at 5 apiece. Now into the ball game on defense, Brooks Lee. He's the new third baseman. Entering is the pinch runner, Cody Bellinger. Back here at the ballpark, we're in extras here, and here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. Hunter Renfroe hits one out, and they take the lead. It's 7-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Griffin Jacks will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 22, Griffin.
One down. And up next for Chicago, Max Muncy. And a 1-1. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
In the dirt. They get the out on Muncy.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Brandon Drury. And a pitch. Right side. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 7-5.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus. And he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a drive by Buxton. Deep to left. That one's carrying. And forget it. Byron Buxton blasts one out. Home run number 15 on the year. And we're starting over. It's 7-7.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
And now it's going to be number 95. That's in there. That is strike 2. All tied up here in extra innings. On the ground to third. Sneaks through, base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Jansen hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Jorge Polanco, the next twin up to hit.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down.
Runner on the go. Hard liner. Reaching for it and brings it in. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Target Field, and now Harrison Bader.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Back to the mound. Correa fires to first on the run. There to beat him by an eyelash.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. To third. Sends it across to first, and 2 away now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Right-handed reliever. This one popped up, middle of the infield. And Vasquez able to pull it down. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 7-7. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now the Twins catcher, Christian Vasquez. Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andres Machado up and throwing. Moran, the lefty, warming up as well. High fly ball, right field. Renfroe in position. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
now batting, the right fielder, Matt Kepler.
So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. And this is a big at bat in this ball game.
Number 27, Ryan Jeffers.
The winning run on second base. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting into chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Renfroe puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away. Now safe at first. He gets back in.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Kicks and fires. Swings through that.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Giovanni Moran.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
So coming into the game now on defense, Trevor Larnach. He takes over in right. Go ahead run on base. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger, getting his first plate appearance here in extra innings. He entered the game as a pinch runner. Out towards right center field. Larnach drifts towards it. Squeezes it. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher,
Danny Jansen, the next Cub to hit.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The 3-1. And fires in a fastball at 95. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Andres Machado up and loosening in the pen. Two on, one out. Hammer could be extra bases. One runs in. Headed for the plate. He scores as well. Up by 2. It's 9-7. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
On the mound now for the Twins, Andres Machado. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Andres Machado.
One out, runner at second. Now it's the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. And he deals. Popped in the air, left side, 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Max.
Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Runner at second, 2 down. Muncy loops one out there towards center field. That one gets down for a hit. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
So a man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Brandon Drury. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Buxton moves under it. And that's the third out. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. And now this crowd, after grinding it out this long, finds their club down to their final 3 outs. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Twins 7. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. Next pitch is popped up. Drury makes the play, and there's one down.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Gurriel leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Jorge Lopez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Runner leads away at second. In for a strike. 2-2 now. Got it by him for the K. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, 13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain guys who don't contribute a whole lot game to game, they came in big in this one. And I think they'll be looked upon and called upon in future games to help get the W as well.
And your final 10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.